Witam was serdecznie. Jedziemy!
2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change.
Zmiany wprowadza.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All 3 house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation.
To każdy już jest
The whole
królem.
of Fódlan still reeling from these rapid changes. Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
People of Fódlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption. The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fódlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the kingdom and alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more.
No more.
The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garrigmach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresvelg of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
Będzie wojna.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles, and bolstered our military.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result, why the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
Slithering in the shadows of Fódlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did, and thank you for coming. This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still... Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's
Haha,
never
ona się
home.
tylko chowała.
Which has been pretty nice, actually.
I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well, enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garrigmach in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers. I trust each of you and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself. I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
Accepts the offer. Accepts
I'm
offer.
always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurdle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do. Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
Support points. Support points signifies the strength of bond between. No ta, spoko. Rifel Gemona. Nowa lokalizacja. Chances are nice. No a jak? Łóżko, biurko. Więc upper left on the base minimum, press A to this, change appearance.
That reminds me.
How tiresome.
Okej, tutaj się przygotujemy na walki. No niech będzie. Manuele mamy. Dzień dobry. Jerica. Tak samo. Wszyscy wrócili. Okej. O, tutaj się szybciej biega. Mamy to. Tu. O, to co w ogóle leży. Kłania all sorts of documents. No niech będzie. Ja to nie potrzebuję. Ja chcę walczyć!
Do you have a moment? What do you think?
Crews are preparing to advance from camp, which is located here. I tam musimy śmignąć.
You see? If you would.
No do marketu bym jeszcze szedł chyba. Okay, in camp press to open the menu to select the destination. Aha, szybka podróż. Train your mind and body and gain profession in your new classes. With your units, make use of the following options. Train, increase class level, level up, reset.
Time to work you into shape.
Acquire class. Okay. Okej, co mamy tutaj? Flügel jesteśmy. It's already unlocked. And I'm too quite such a for skill because the advanced class of King's Facility effect has not been unlocked. To niech będzie. Ale ciebie mogę. Armored Knight. O, tutaj fajnie się idzie chyba.
I will hew my...
Okej. Recognize the bow and gun to dissipate a high strange. To lepiej to mi się wydaje, because it's already unlocked. Nie wiem, kurde, jak to tutaj zrobić. Bez sensu to jest. A pierdziele, ile tych jest tutaj jest. Nie wiem. Ich w dupie mam. Idźmy na trening. Confirm. Confirm. No i cholera jasna. Bigos jeszcze. Okej. Select the terrain you're going to adjust.
So I'm facing you, Linhardt?
Oh. Well, that was a chore.
Okej.
I must make the most of this.
Not that there's any...
This is
Okej.
Hey, anything that...
Są już mocniejsi. Mogę jeszcze raz trening dać?
Well, that was a chore. This'll help me.
Oh,
This is...
Hey,
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Train. Level up. No to niech będzie on na 4. levelu już. Acquire class. Hubert. Jaką ja mam teraz w ogóle klasę? To jest Priest Mage. O. Okej. Ciebie ulepszyliśmy.
One cannot achieve...
Ładnie, tak. Tutaj idziemy Warlocka potem. No niech będzie, a Edelgarda, ty idziesz w tym. W Fortress Knight i potem Great Knight. Czy Warrior? Chyba Wyvern Rider. Okej. Niech to tak będzie. Hubert. Rain. Ona ma jeszcze coś mastered. Bernadetta. O, ty tutaj idziesz jako Archer. Mhm. Okej.
So,
Tak. Tutaj jeszcze nie mogę. Manuela. Mage. The Bishop. Nie możemy tam jeszcze. Rain.
We've definitely got some work to do.
There must be.
Hey,
Nie, teraz z
Time to work you
powrotem.
into shape.
Niech pójdzie ty tutaj. I znowu też ulepszona. Tak. Okej, nie możemy już. Niech będzie. Niech
Can't
będzie,
wait to
tak?
see how you do.
Tutaj. Teraz śmigamy tu.
welcome.
Buy equipment. Sell equipment. To mam to wszystko w ogóle już. Więc.
Come back soon.
Okej. I jeszcze item shopkeeper.
I carry a little of
Buy
everything.
items.
You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Niech to
Hope to see you
będzie.
again soon.
Jeszcze raz tu.
Training can be the difference between
Acquire
victory and
class.
defeat.
Kasper. Armored Knight czy Brigant? Idziemy też na Briganta.
can't wait to try this.
I zawsze lepszy jest już, nie? Kupcik, Bernadetta. Dobrze, inne już chyba wszyscy
Proper
mamy.
training, you'll be unstoppable.
I teraz śmigamy na strategię. To head out to your next battle, you can also deploy at the gate. Okay.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
You can select a battlefield to deploy. Blue regions will be captured, red regions available to be captured. Winning a battle will capture the thing, make it any neighboring regions accessible. You can also deploy again to tabs that already captured. Main quest, the final battle of the chapter. Side quests, other battles. Okay. Main quest and side quest will display differently on the war mat. Okay. Enemy level 6. To jest chyba ten. No to będziemy pierw ciebie, ta. No i bo mi się już wydaje, że te odcinki będą już o wiele dłuższe. Out the enemy. Defeat condition nie ma. Flight routes over cliffs and other person. Flight routes will be independent on the map and can only be by flying clusters, Pegasus and only mounted. The flight will while dashing to be automatically. Okay, no. Tam. Aha. Drugi player też może jeszcze. From chat on 4 you can use 2 player split screen. Okay. Envoy. Igos. Mam lepszą broń? Nie. Ale tutaj mamy. Nosferatu. Niech to tak zostawimy. Sacred Weapon have unique purpose when even possessive get by constant quest all healing will be boosted. Ja nie wiem. Jak ciebie weźmiemy. Monika. Fire, level 1 i Nosferatu. Dobrze. Petra. Pupsik. Dobrze, niech będzie. Fight.
Let's earn our keep.
I will find a weakness in the enemy. I will do all that I can.
Okay.
You must be more careful. There's nothing we can do for you once
Aj.
you're dead.
I ciach. Kebab. You're playing in classic mode. Lost forever.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Muszę z powrotem. Orders.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Attack.
They must learn who they're up against.
A wy. Order. Attack.
Sky Spirit watches over me.
I will
Orders.
gladly handle this.
Attack.
Orders received.
Nie.
I will
Orders.
gladly handle this. Orders
tutaj.
received.
A
Here I
ty.
go. Everyone, to me. Advance. Here I go.
Orders.
No mistakes.
Ty idziesz tam, ja pójdę tam do góry. Niech oni tu za to
They
w
must
dwójkę
learn who
ogarną.
they're up against.
A ja pójdę tam.
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Tu. Nie jest na moją klasę, ale dam im radę. I... Okej, mamy.
Don't mind if I do.
Idziemy tu też na dół. Tu.
Perfect execution, wouldn't you say?
I tam to też mamy. A, i kebab.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Dobrze.
Lend a hand, would you?
Protect the monk while they're recruiting.
You got one tough fight on your hands.
Mam, kepsa.
Can't hold everyone back over this.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
I kepsa.
I was lacking caution.
Co? Ty jesteś tutaj w tym in trouble?
I'll help in what small way I can. Enough falter. Retreat!
Mamy go.
The stronghold's ours.
Wipe up the enemy. Tu. Mission time limit exceeded. Main mission failed? O kurde. No to co teraz? Main mission start, okej. Okej, to zróbmy to tak.
I will gladly handle this. Let's
Ty.
march.
Order.
I will gladly handle this.
Attack.
Orders received.
Ty.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Attack.
They must learn who they're up against.
To ja zrobię. Orders. Attack.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Raz, dwa. To jestem ja. To ja załatwię, ten tam na załatwię. Petra ogarniesz. Okej. Okej.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
I wiecie co? Cia! Mamy ciebie.
Is that all we've got?
Okej. Jedzie tam do góry jej pomóc. Fakt, że muszę naokoło, ale no cóż. 3 minuty, tym razem to ogarniemy.
This is just the beginning.
Is this the capability of a mercenary? I have
Jaha. Okej.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Now, where to next?
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Nie, defeat.
I tried with all I have.
No, fighter, kurde, mamy. Okej, to jest main mission success.
Time to make a name for ourselves. Still fighting. No, not yet.
Ty zaraz padniesz, majster. I szaszłyk. Okej.
Thank you for your protection, Flame Spirit.
O, mamy stage complete. Dobrze, to ja wcześniej zrobiłem błąd po prostu. Ale eski. Cztery na 5. 3 na 4. 2 na 3. I MVP, jak zawsze. Dobrze. Ładnie. Ładnie. Dobra, to jest już nasze. Capture a złomek, quest starter wisdom. Such wisdom are required for using starting during the main quest for each chapter. Will not carry over. Aha, left over.
The Imperial army has invaded Burgundy, and will reach Garreg-Mach within the month. With no way to stop their advance, we must ready ourselves for a siege.
We sent the bulk of the knights away last month, after the Western Church occupied one of our sacred sites. The forces that remain are thin at best. How are we to hold the monastery with such short-handed numbers?
Dam radę.
It's possible the Empire orchestrated that entire incident to bleed off our strength. Look at how thoroughly information about it was buried, and how quickly the Empire invaded after declaring war. It all feels carefully calculated.
I will not put it past them. If they bring war to our doorstep, they will want us on the worst footing possible. If the tides turn against us, we may have to abandon Garreg-Mach.
Co? Opuścić Garreg-Mach?
Edelgard is already using the Southern Church to erode our legitimacy. And now she has the gall to try and remove us by force? There can be no mercy for tyrants. So help me, I would like to put her entire army to the sword myself.
Is it truly too late to prevent bloodshed, Lady Rhea? Edelgard must have her reasons for doing this.
If so, they elude me. The woman seems to consider our church's very existence an abomination. Yet she has gone to the trouble of reviving the Southern Church, which implies she does not mean to destroy the faith outright. Perhaps Garreg-Mach is the true prize she seeks. Or worse, this entire invasion could merely be a precursor to conquering all of Fódlan.
Her purpose matters not. Our charge is to defend the monastery at all costs. I took an oath. I swore I would never again suffer the boots of thieves to sully this land.
Rhea,
It is a low form of comedy we find ourselves engaged in this day. To think the descendants of their empire will be the first to invade Garrick Mach.
All the more reason to prevent it. I care not if we shared blood countless generations ago. I will not permit anyone to defile Mother's resting place.
Okay. Complete the side quest to unlock surveying spots in that region. Survey them to receive all kinds of rewards. Simply visiting spot grants a reward. You must pay to receive the reward. You choose to determine the reward. Conditions must be met in order to survey the spot. Survey every spot. East Burgundii territory. East Burgundii territory. To reach Burgundii territory to rescue allied troops. Prepare for the conquest of Garrick Mach. I tutaj jeszcze nie ma. Others managed to escape the battle unscathed. O.
Okay.
Dostaliśmy też jakieś pierdoły. Tutaj kasę dostajemy. Tu claim them. Okay.
Do you have a moment?
Ulala. Okay. Konwoj. Mogę w każdym momencie iść w konwoj. To jest spoko. Achievements. Storehouse. O, w końcu mag. Ty jesteś magiem. Hubertus. Okej. To co mamy? Resistance. Niech to tobie damy. Tu mamy Fruit of Life. Damy tobie Hubertus. Allows you to take the transformer for another midi bullion. Okay. Okay. To był 100 z bonuses. Nie mam tego. Support info. Mi się wydaje, jak są unit information, to, że jest trochę... Co ten znaczek tam oznacza? Mi się wydaje, że jest może, kurde, ten... zmęczona, może po walce? Nie. Ale okej. To na tym zakończymy jak na razie ten odcinek. Następnym śmigamy dalej. No uczy się co jak dalej. Ale fajnie, że takie misje poboczne tam będą. Żeby na przykład do misji głównej przejść, trzeba misję mało poboczne zrobić. Jest git. Dobrze, to na tym zakończę. Trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia.